Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Alicia. I hope you will take the time to subscribe today so you can catch all of my future uploads. In today's video, I am doing this eyeshadow tutorial with the new Glamlite and Scooby collaboration palette. There are two different palettes that released with this collab. I do have both of them. However, today we are going to be focusing on the Creeps and Crawls palette. Now, you can only purchase these from Glamlite's website. I will have everything linked down below in the description bar in case you're interested. The single palettes themselves normally retail for $20. Right now, if you use code Black Friday at checkout, this palette is only $12. There is also a duo where you can get both palettes for $34, I believe, and I'm not sure if you can use the Black Friday code on that. It didn't have it online. I'm not saying you can't use it, but anyway, $12 just buying these individually. That's $24 for both, so that's what I would do. But yeah, I think I have done enough blabbing. Let's go ahead and start checking out this palette. So first off, let's go ahead and talk about the outer packaging of this, because I feel like everything about this I freaking love. So this is the outer packaging here. Love the colors, green and purple. If you guys are familiar with this channel, you know my obsession with green and purple. But this is the palette here, and then it shows you your colors on the back. This is also cruelty-free and vegan. And then you get into the actual palette itself. First off, heavy duty, like cardboard packaging. It is magnetic. You've got this super fun artwork on here. I love it. You've got like the Haunted Mansion in the back, Shaggy running off here. You can feel these bats that are on the palette. You can feel the Scooby-Doo. It's raised on the back. Again, the Scooby-Doo and the bat, you can feel it. It feels nice, is basically what I'm trying to say here. Then you open it up, you are getting a mirror, and then it says Glamlite, and then you've got like your little witch here, and then this is your color story. And I absolutely love this color story. I don't have a condensed set of colors like this in my collection. These shimmers are so super shifty, so eye-catching. These mattes are super pigmented but blendable, buildable as well, and I love how it's laid out. You could do looks just in twos. Looking at it like this, you could think of looks in quads like that. Even this is a quad. That could work. You could mix and match like I did today. In today's look, I used 5 shades. Yes, 5 out of the 10 different shades. So I used half of this palette in today's look. Super easy to create as well. Let's go ahead and get into some swatches. All right, so I'm going to start off with the mattes, and I am going to save the fun shimmers for last. I mean, look at that. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, so this is the palette all swatched out, and you can see how shifty these shades are just depending on how the light is hitting them. For $12, are you freaking kidding me? Let's go ahead and get into the tutorial, and then we'll talk about final thoughts at the very end. I cannot wait to get into this eye look. I just got off work for like a 4-day weekend. It's the day before Thanksgiving right now, and basically I'm getting ready to do absolutely nothing. I'm gonna sit on the couch and like do my busted fingernails and watch some TV shows probably. But yeah, I wanted to do something very fun, something that I have been wanting to do, but I'm scared to like wear such an intense look to work. So I'm about to do this to sit around my house. But this is the color story here. Right time I saw this palette, I knew I wanted to use this shade right here. So what I think I'm going to do today is kind of use all of these right here. And I may even use this purple, honestly. Yep, let's go ahead and get into this. All right. These shades, like I said in the intro of this video, they are numbered, so I'm just going to kind of point to them, but I'm going to go in with this matte, brighter purple here, and I'm going to go into that with a big, fluffy blending brush, and ooh, that was a lot more pigmented than I expected. So basically, I kind of just wanted to use this shade right here as like a blending type of a shade. I just wanted a wash of color kind of all over like my crease and up to basically my brows. Although by the time it gets up to my brows, I want it to kind of fade out. But yeah, just one dip into that and that'll do that for you. That is a super pigmented shade for sure. That blended out nicely as well. All right, next up, I'm going to go into a little bit more of a compact, detailed type of a blending brush. And with this, I want to go into this matte, like tealish green here. I think that is such a yummy shade. And pretty much, I'm going to kind of pack this on the outer corner over here. And then I'm going to bring this into the crease as well. Like I said, I kind of want that purple to be the blending shade. And so I want it to peek out from all around the edges of this teal green. All right, I dipped back in there just one tap. I just want to kind of concentrate this a little bit more into the crease. And I think I'm going to go in one more little tap. And again, just working to kind of build this up on the outer corner. And I am going to work this directly into the eye socket just to kind of deepen that fold up. That sounds awful to say it like that, but that's what I'm doing. I feel like looks like this always look scary until they come together at the very end. All right, next up, I'm going to go into like a little flat shader brush. And with this, I'm going to go into this dark blue here. And pretty much, I'm going to keep this on the outer corner of the eye, but I'm keeping this lower. I'm trying not to bring it into the crease. It did get into the crease a little bit. And I wish that that would not have been the case, but it is what it is. All right, so I'm just, as you can tell, kind of packing this on. And now, since I already got it in the crease, I'm just kind of stamping it like right on this outer third right here. Just like if you're holding your eye open, like right above where that crease is. And then kind of working it into this crease over here. If you can see what I'm talking about. It is hard to describe, but I'm basically just kind of extending my eye out. Okay, next up is the fun part. I'm going to go in with this lighter green shade first. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you freaking kidding me right now? That is actually insane. All right, so I'm going to put this all over my lid, basically to like halfway. Then I'm going to take my same finger and I'm actually going to go into the shade right beside it, this darker blue. And I want that to be what marries this shimmer to this matte, is this darker blue in between those. It is really going to help it look a whole lot more blended and like seamless. And then I'm going to take a clean finger and kind of tap in between the two. All right, now I'm going to take a clean brush, and all around these edges over here, I just want to kind of do little circular motions. Just because I want it to be very like blended and soft around the edges. All right, guys, I'm gonna go back in with this like flat shader brush that we used on that darkest shade, and I'm gonna go back into that shade. I feel like we lost a little bit of depth with this crease work blending. So again, I'm just gonna kind of enhance that, darken it up a bit. And then again, I think I'm just going to blend around these edges. No additional product on this brush. All right, guys, so this is where we're at right now. And I feel like I could leave it here, and after I cleaned up, you know, underneath my eyes and everything and put on the rest of my makeup, I feel like it would look decent. I mean, I feel like the purple kind of helped that blend into my skin tone, but I wanted to add a little bit something extra. So I'm going into the new, this is the Hocus Pocus, the new ColourPop and Hocus Pocus collection, which is the third collaboration now. But this is the highlighter, and I thought it would be so fun with this look to pop it like underneath the brow. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna take like a little angled brush just because I feel like I could kind of get in there good. And I am, whoa, this could have been a mistake. Might be too popping. All right, but I'm just gonna kind of pop this right under the brow. Yeah, I feel like that was a little bit too crazy. All right, so this is where we're at now. I kind of liked it the way it was before, but now we're going with this. So we're just gonna roll on. I'm gonna go ahead, clean up this eye, do a good bit of the rest of my makeup, and then we'll be back. All right, guys, so this is where we're at right now, and I want to go ahead and finish off the lower lash line. All right, so I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm gonna go into that teal shade. I did tap this off because our base is done, and I'm just going to run this all under the lower lash line, and I am staying as close to the lash line as I can with this. And I do want to bring this all the way to that probably like inner third over here. Now with whatever's left on my brush, I'm just gonna, at the edge over here, kind of flick up to connect it. And then I'm gonna go into a little smudger brush, and you could have probably guessed it. I'm gonna go into that dark navy shade. I love this shade in this palette. I love that teal type of a green too. All right, with this, as usual, I'm just gonna smudge this on like the outer third over here. It's going to help to add some dimension, and I feel like it helps lift the eye. All right, and then last up, I'm gonna go back into that ColourPop highlighter. You could use whatever highlighter you were using for the day though. I'm not going to be using this on my face, but I'm just going to dig in here with a little pencil brush. And I'm gonna pop this this on the inner corner. That is not really doing much for me there. Okay, let me see. Okay, the second layer definitely helps. And I am going to apply this to this inner third right here too. Kind of wish I wouldn't have done that. There is like actual glitter, so I've got a good bit of glitter now, like right by my eye, but I feel like throughout the day it is going to just keep flaking kind of lower and lower. So maybe it wasn't my best idea for today, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then we'll be back to talk about this palette. All right, guys, so this is the finished eye look. I freaking love it. I know that it's intense, but I would completely wear this out. I think it's just so fun, so sparkly, and I thought it was pretty easy to do. So basically, I think that this palette was very smart, the colors that they put in here. You have got gradients in terms of mattes and shimmers in the same like tonal family, and that really helps for blending, like how we did the lighter shimmer into the darker shimmer that then, you know, kind of blended into these mattes. It makes it just an easy palette to use, and that is what I love. You could see how intense these shimmers were. The mattes were extremely pigmented yet blendable as well, easy to build, kind of like no fuss eyeshadows in my opinion, especially for the shades that we used today. I love the packaging. I love the price. Like I said, right now you can get this palette for $12. If you are interested, you need to run, go get it. I will have it linked down below. Check the description box in case you're interested. I don't make anything off of those links. It's just convenient for you guys to click it and go ahead and purchase it if you are interested. But yeah, I think that this palette is really fun. I really like this eye look. It's not a typical eye look for me, not something that I do every day. So, I mean, still for me, it was easy to create this look just because the quality of these eyeshadows are so good. If you've seen my eyeshadow palette collection, you know I'm a fan of Glamlite, and I just think that their palettes are really fun, really well done. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in my next one.